Hello everyone, this is Bharat Sinha. Currently, I am pursuing my bachelor's from Bennett University. Today, I am going to discuss about biometric voting system and its advantages, disadvantages, its working, and etc. Let's get into it. Introduction. It has always been a difficult task for the Election Commission to conduct free and fair polls because of the frauds which cannot be caught. Crores of rupees has been spent by the government on this to make sure the elections are real-free. This paper aims to present a new voting system employing biometrics in order to avoid rigging and to enhance the accuracy and the speed of the process. This system uses thumb impression for voter identification, as we know that thumb impression of every human being is of unique pattern. Let us know what is meant by voting. The objective of voting is to allow voters to exercise their right to express their choices regarding specific issues. In a democracy, a government is chosen by voting in an election. This is very important aspect which decides the future of a country for a set of years. Let us discuss about the methods used for voting. There are many methods used for voting, but the most commonly used methods are ballot box and EVM, that is electronic voting machine. In ballot box, we use cards or paper where we need to write the name of the person whom we want to vote and drop it in the ballot box. In EVM, that is electronic voting machine, the machine shows all the nominated candidates. We just need to press the button beside the one we want to vote. There are a lot of problems by using the above listed methods. In ballot box, since every process is done manually, it takes a lot of time to complete it. It is also very difficult to count everything manually. Since every process is done manually, cheating is also possible in EVM, that is electronic voting machine. Cheating is possible because the system does not know whether the voter is doing it for the first time or not. In this way, there are some people who do it multiple times. Biometric voting system. Biometric is the term given to the use of biological traits such as fingerprint, iris, etc. to identify an individual. If this system is enabled, elections would be fair. I will be using fingerprints in this proposed system. Let us discuss about working of videos. The process starts by placing our finger on the fingerprint scanner. After that, the system scans our finger. If the verification process is failed, then the alarm rings saying that unregistered user. Then the process should be started again. But if the verification is successful, then the process continues by checking whether the person is voting for the first time or not. If that particular person is not voting for the first time, then the alarm rings saying that he already voted and the process will be terminated. But if the person is voting for the first time, the process continues by showing all the nominees, all the nominated people. Then we need to select one particular person who we want to vote. Then the system stores our vote into the databases, which will end the process of voting. Let us discuss about the process of fingerprint extraction. First, after placing our finger on the scanner, the system takes image of the pattern. Then, the pre-processing work starts where the fingerprint pattern is checked thoroughly. Then, the feature extraction process starts where the pattern is compared with the patterns in the database. If any of the pattern in the database matches with the pattern of the user, then the system accepts it and sends it for the further processes. But if it does not match with them, then the system does not allow the user for the further processes. The advantages of using BVS. This system is highly reliable and secure. In long time run, the maintenance cost is very less when compared to the present systems. These illegal practices like rigging in elections can be checked. If any illegal thing happens, police station nearby to the election poll booth is informed about the identity of the imposter. It is possible to get instantaneous results with high accuracy by using this system. The disadvantages of using BVS. Biometric systems are highly expensive, which poor countries cannot afford to buy them. There are privacy issues where some people refuse to use their fingerprints because in our country fingerprints can be used for a lot of things. This system is totally reliable on ICT system, that is information and communication system. As I said before, our fingerprint contains all our details which are confidential. I conclude this video by telling that this biometric voting system would enable hosting of fair elections in our country. This will preclude the illegal practices like rigging. The citizens can be sure that they alone can choose their leaders, thus exercising their rights in the democratic country like India. I thank each and every one of the course seminar topics for giving me this opportunity to explore and know more about biometric voting system and to present the information to the rest of the batch myself. And thank you for bearing me for a whole 7 minutes of your time. This is Bharat, third year CSC of batch EB9 and my enrollment number is E19CSC315 signing off.